Hey Andrew, can you hear me?
I can.
How are you?
Good. I just gotta let the dogs out. I'll be right back.
Who let the dogs out?
He missed my stupid joke. Who let the dogs out?
That's what I
Apparently.
just said. I
Andrew let
love
the.
that. I love that there's a handful of us who are watching this Alien Earth horror.
Oh
It
my God.
is the I am all for the goat.
The coach
The
awesome. It's just like, what are you guys
well,
doing?
so no, the Oculus knows a lot of things going on. So he's friends with her. He likes her. He's definitely hates the xenomorph because it's the one thing he can't touch because it has no eyes. It's fascinating watching
Yeah.
how it's judging all these absolute horrors. No, there's this everything about this world is bad. I love it completely. It's really terrible. Yeah.
So
It's
I read
all
about the wasps that they don't eat
oh
humans. They absorb metal.
yeah, that's yeah,
That's
that's
why it killed Who's what's his face there.
right, which is all bad. Uh yeah, every episode is worse than the last. I really appreciate that. It's
Goat
how
Thulu.
oh my God, it's how things should go. Really, really bad stuff. Oh,
Get out.
beautiful day in the neighborhood. It was actually warm. Got up to 50, 54 today. Not bad. Not bad. Yesterday when I went on my walk, it was freezing. My
Mm.
first day below 32. Mm. Now, I don't think I've been to the house you live in now, Scott. I don't think your dad was on Marblehead. Where are you? What town are you?
We're in Shrewsbury, Mass. So
Shrewsbury. Okay.
you know,
When were you in Grafton?
we moved just over next town over, and then we're probably going to move to Rhode Island next year. Is kind of what our game plan is.
You're
As as
renting an
kids
apartment.
are as kids are out of the house, that's the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why Rhode Island?
Closer to the ocean, beaches. Chase lives there. He could take care of us in our dotage.
Oh, wow.
That's called proactive planning. Don't knock that. Don't
Because I
So
knock
mean,
that.
he
you're
was
choosing
such
your
a
favorite
shit.
too, right? Choosing your favorite son.
Well, no, like Grayson will probably go to URI too. I don't know, but it was funny. So he called me. So he bought a 21-foot boat, power boat, and it's a total fucking project. He bought it for like 2 grand, um, and
But it floats. That's as much as you
it
can get for it.
floats,
Yeah.
but it's going to need a shit ton of work. So I was supposed to go down there today with him. So yesterday they had the Newport boat show, and so one of his buddies, his parents have a regulator, which is a really nice fishing boat. I think it's like 28 feet, 30 feet long. So they went from Rhode Island in Newport down to someplace in Connecticut. So they went down the coast and around, and from the I think it was like Ledyard or something like that. So then they went from Connecticut for some reason. They went over to Montauk, then from Montauk up to Block Island back to Newport.
That's a
And
haul.
so he
A
calls me
day?
in one day. Yeah. So he calls me at like 10 o'clock at night. He is fucking hammered. Casey and I are listening. We're like, holy shit, is he hammered? And he's like, hey Dad, can you swing by Barrington to pick us up in the morning and then bring us back to my place? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll just, I'll give you a call in the morning, let me know where your address is. So he texted me this morning or calls me. He's like, hey Dad, can you pick us up in Barrington? I'm like, yeah, we had this conversation last night at 10. And why are you on someone else's phone?
Oh God.
Like he
So he didn't
lost
leave
his
his
phone
phone with you.
overboard or something. And, you know, I was just like, why don't I do a rain check for next week? And he's like, perfect. Because he was just such a, you know,
Yeah,
it's
that's all
like any of
bad.
us,
Another
early 20s.
Winkowski loaded out on a boat.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
Right. Safety first. Yeah,
It's safety
exactly
first.
right.
That was what we
Oh,
were mostly worried about. We're like, oh shit, is he gonna be all right? But yeah, what a mess.
you
It's too funny.
you watch and pray. That's a
Yeah, oh
lot
yeah.
of and yet I swear my kids are nothing as crazy or risk intense as me. Maybe Jackie, because Jackie travels and flies all over the place. Hey, I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Hey, I'm going here. Hey, I just got on a cruise. Hey, I just won this trip to
That's
Australia.
good.
Hey, I'm going. So she's all over the place. But the boys are so, and Corwin lives in Manhattan, for God's sakes, and there's not many places that you can get into a lot more trouble than Manhattan. So
Yeah.
Takes the
it's
point
crazy.
on your part.
Um, Andy, I have not heard back from Chipper, so I'm assuming he is sort of transitioning out, at least for now.
I I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks. I
Yeah,
honestly don't know.
yeah, I haven't heard from him since. I
Matt would
think
probably have a better.
okay, and I reached out to Matt about it and said, hey, just trying to figure out what to do because he's not responding. But at least I'm sort of taking him off the roster for now, and you guys can think about if you want to work. Well, let's see what you do with the door number one. We'll see how the night goes. The write up was fantastic. I loved the AI. Oh my God, that was a riot.
So it was really interesting to take. Um, I did a whole mess of background. I said, first of all, I asked, I said, are you familiar with Dungeons and Dragons? And they're like, yeah, what version? 5E, 2E, and they're going through, and I'm like, uh, this is a
Hybrid
mix
warp. You should have
between
said that.
this is a combination between first edition and second edition D&D. And I set the whole tone. I said, okay, here's the party. Here's what all the characters are. Here's the new races that are equivalent to the races that you probably know about. And I went through and I asked what gods it knew about, and it knew about Yandala, and it knew about all these. So I was like, okay, so Dubin is a priest of Yandala, and and I was setting the whole tone, and then I'm like, all right, so I play, and I was just talking to him, like I play a half-orc warrior who is mildly illiterate. I said with
Mildly illiterate.
my intelligence of 6 and a wisdom of 12. I said, and I have to write this up from his perspective. So I gave it what I wrote up down below the chart, and it came back with something. I said, well, I really need the discussion of the bars and the,
Oh, to make sense out of that. Yeah, and I
it makes
fixed the
sense.
spelling so you guys know the details. So that's
But
great. I
and
loved
then
it.
so then I'm like, well, I wasn't there for the Dow section. I said, so give me a recap as if Dubin was telling me about the Dow when I
Oh,
got back
funny.
to the skiff. And that they
Oh,
added
funny.
it. And it was just like, I'm just sitting here playing around with it, just,
It's
asking it different
really
things.
cool. We
Um,
have a handful of people who now their um, run their events through Notebook LM.
mhm,
So that's the component of Gemini that actually creates a podcast, a
yep.
5 to 20 minute podcast. And so people are now creating the dynamics behind, hey, here are the 10. So someone said they want to do that for Iron Harbor and do each season, run all the events through Notebook LM, and then maybe you guys do the same thing for where you were as Caravan, so that you'd have season by season summarized as a podcast, and those are right to listen to. It's
So
really disturbing. I mean, we're our my CIO, who you may know, I think you know Bob Bennett. Bob does really heavy lifting because he's in charge of Fidelity's data center. He built and designed the whole thing, and so he has more compute cycles than, and other than Commonwealth. He built Fidelities and he built Commonwealths, as well as the Department of Treasury, and so huge amounts of compute cycle he has available. And he's like, oh yeah, I can throw 1,000 servers at this to really ramrod some of the things I'm trying to figure out for my evil wizard Malice. So I will tell you that the largest computer systems in the United States have pondered over some of my most violent spells. I'm like, that's not good news. You shouldn't be letting AI understand the capacity of what you're
Yes,
trying
you
to
don't
do to
want
the
the
world.
AI to cast spells.
Funny stuff, but I mean, it's fascinating. It's fascinating, and the images he's generating. literally, we've now created a really strong speakable component that builds animations for us, because we're going to try and stick some of these onto the website. Because I said, look, I want to be able to have this death dealer shuffle the cards of whoever the guild masters are, and so those will display on the page for people to tap on it and get the details of that guild. And so it generated off the cuff literally a 30-second animation of what that looked like, and it's mind-boggling. I'm humbled, frightened, and impressed with, unfortunately, how easy it's getting, which is bad, because this read awesome. I mean, it just popped. Now, it sounds like you did 2 hours worth of homework at least just to craft all the background to it. So it was a manufacturing exercise,
Well,
but
I had to explain, all the races, the different, Mabden and all that type of stuff, and then Gork and Sidra and all that type of stuff, and it was like exciting. Tell me more. Tell me more. Like,
so
let's
you can
build the
feed it the
universe.
vocabulary pages. So there's 15 pages of vocabulary that is on every single campaign. You can feed it the vocabulary and see what it does.
Yes, I didn't think about that, but I was doing this last night as I was sitting there. I'm like, I wonder what this. And then I asked, I'm like, can you speak Orcish? And it goes, I cannot, but I can come up with 10 to 15 words that would translate from English to Orcish. If you need a reference sheet when you play in person.
So you can find it's Token Sun's website. You'll find all of the translations of Orcish, Elvish, Dwarvish. There's 6 races in there. You can feed it that vocabulary, and then it can speak Orcish. It'll be bananas. I've been using it to craft different types of decrees and concept sets from Dwarvish and Elvish. I did not do Orcish yet, but I'm definitely, based on what you just said, I'm going to.
So the paper I just sent off for publication was with the linguist and the TESOL professor here at Empire. And they built, I should say, a custom chat GPT to translate cybersecurity policies between English and Spanish, because we've been working on this at the university, because words like platform doesn't translate. Breadcrumbs doesn't translate. Firewall, no clue. So our university has been tasked to offer a Spanish
later. Let's get everyone in motion. Ooh, it's hot. God, outside so much today. It was crazy.
When he updated his phone just recently, his entire calendar got crushed. So he was aware of that.
Does he want me to resend him the calendar invite for work?
He's trying to reestablish his phone from a previous saved instance. So I don't think you need to.
But he's got a computer that he can join us with.
Yes, he's getting on right now.
Okay. I assume before we get started, you guys may have either many questions or things to do before we unload the gift that keeps on giving.
Do we? We're just at the boat, kind of collected all the steel. We're kind of just sitting there, aren't we?
With the exception of how you ended the game.
I recall you got the visions of where you want to go with Stonefist, right?
No,
if you read the end of the write-up.
So go 5 minutes past that.
Yeah, you tried to put the boat back in the bottle.
Right.
And you rolled a natural 20. Yeah. And the large evil fire creature came out and said,
I can practically taste my dinner now.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. I think we should change this. Can we let's change the write-up. Whoever writes the history owns the history. We can just change the write-up right now. Successfully killed off fire breathing. It just ChatGPT can do this without a problem.
I think
don't
that's
Tell it
true.
what to do.
That's the conversation I'll share with you, Andy, at the break. Is we used an amazing Chat GPT thing in the middle of this hijacking, and it was awesome. It was shock and awe. It literally figured out a whole host of PCR. So obviously, you're aware that SonicWall has a huge exploit that got, even after they did their patch last week, was totally exploited because the three big groups are going out targeting industries. One of those was the industry that I work in, and they cracked these guys, but they were able to brick their backup beforehand, so they protected everything, and then they were able to reverse into a lot of companies are using storage facilities. All the guys like Wasabi, Primdeck, all the large buckets where you can dump stuff, and so it worked out pretty well. All right, I was taking my mower up to my mother's house today, and
How's she doing?
I think today she looked really well. She looked really well. I mean, normally she's moving really slow, but today she seemed on her game. And I went to go drag the mower out and put my head right through this huge spider web that was covering the tent where our pavilion where we have everything stored. And the big spider comes right down, right in front of right on my nose, and he fills my glasses. It was a riot to see. It was beautiful, but quite startling. So it was good stuff, funny stuff. I like watching my brain try and make sense out of crazy. It's all good. All right, so we'll give Matt a couple more minutes.
Yeah, I'm reading up on the last.
Yeah, it was quite a mouthful. It was very impressive. You guys have radically changed a lot of things with how you guys just cause. So it's good.
I don't think ours is as willful as other groups.
I'm just saying, you found the bull, you took out the spear.
Yeah.
That's changed its trajectory. The whole what the spear was doing. I mean, you radically altered the desert. I will say that. You guys have. I have exercised the demon.
Radically improved it, right?
100%. But that's unexpected. And you just let out a very hungry, bad, angry thing. So that's fun too.
You are no longer a half orc.
Technically, no. He would not be considered that.
40 is now here twice.
Oh, that's interesting. That's odd.
Mirror image.
Neil, is one your phone and one the computer?
And if you're talking, the one that's muted apparently is the one
Right.
that-
It's the bad one. Neil, can you hear us at all? Try and chat us. I don't know which one of these is. See, I can't chat everyone evermore. Oh,
So I had an interview on Friday morning and it was a Zoom. And I open up the Zoom and it says Slindar
Linda.
to start the interview. And I'm like, please don't. Where's the goddamn three buttons? Where's the rename? Where's the goddamn rename button?
The three seashells. The three seashells. What's happening?
And I get it
You're
done.
like,
What's
I
a
believe that's,
Slindar?
an active ingredient in toothpaste. I really don't know what that means.
Thank God I don't use backgrounds for the most part because I had Dole show up behind me once for a conference call a couple of years ago.
That's okay. I went in
awesome.
right after playtesting for Founders and Legends as the Neo Odiug into a meeting. So
So,
Yeah.
thank God I got that off the screen before a person jumped in.
All right, Gordy, are you seeing our chat?
Yay! All right, go Hulu.
Yeah, go Hulu. Whee!
That was a little while
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
I will say I enjoy very much how disturbing Alien Earth is. It is just
It's so good.
really, really bad. Good stuff.
And
Okay.
Hirsch, is so. It's like that is like an onion asking to take care of a star.
I know, which was such a beautiful concept. I loved that, and I loved his conversation with the cyborg in the elevator. Just the two different AIs trying to reconcile each other. Matt, welcome. Sorry you're having all sorts of chaos.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, so Gordy has now left, but
Well, one Gordy's still there. So one of his mirror images must got hit.
that's true. When
Mirror
Dubin
image, one of them got
arrived,
killed.
Dubin rammed into him and knocked him out.
But-
Matt, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, can you hear me? Am I on mute? I'm on.
No, you're
No,
okay.
we can hear you.
All right.
You sounded a little
Yeah, well,
oh yeah.
I'm just running through the obstacle course.
No video.
Trying
If
to
you thought you were projecting.
Yeah, I got
beat
too
your way
many
through.
lights on. Hold on.
And I don't know if Neil can hear us at all. Oh no.
And looks like the last mirror image, the actual owner of the spell was taken out.
Right. He got eaten.
Apparently,
And,
they hit the one in the middle.
I see three of them. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Very good. Oh man. All righty.
All right. Yeah. Okay, good. Up to speed.
Everyone's up to speed?
So it seems I really do think we should leave the Temple of Mitra sacked because every time we're doing anything next to it, bad stuff happens, whatever groups there it is. So
That
maybe
is
we should
true.
actually just turn it back to a Temple of Set.
Well,
Just
maybe
putting it in the suggestion box anonymous.
That's a glass half full answer. I love that.
maybe what we should do is legend lore, like what the hell has happened here, and who owns what parts. Like I'm
Owns?
huh?
Owns?
No, the temple that's buried in the sand and shit like that, right?
What about it? Like, what do you mean by who owns it?
Say again?
What do you mean by who owns it?
No, meant like legend lore it to find out, like, because we keep, like you said, we keep having weird shit happen all around here. So I don't know if there's a way to kind of divine or discern.
I
Okay,
think we should stop having adventures ending and starting there, and then there won't be a problem. So if you don't,
that's true. If we don't do any tests, there's no more COVID.
right,
See how that goes? Right. That's true. That's magic. There can't
we
be
will
COVID
move
because
all
we
of our
don't test for
adventures
it.
to some other place to show you that it wasn't that place that was the problem. Maybe it comes down to not the place, but the people.
It's the people, not the
Yeah,
place.
we are those people now. Oh my
Well, we got
Lord.
that archaeological dig we're going to start now, Scott, by the shore.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good.
I'm sure we won't dig up anything terribly
No,
troublesome.
no, fucking spaceship in the cavern below.
Safety first.
That's near Iron Harbor.
I know.
Yep. That is definitely good. Okay, and here comes
Little
Neil.
Count do Monet and do magic. There we go, Gordy.
All
That was
right.
his last name. So apparently the one before, where it was Gordy Steadfast, was a different
Right.
character.
Neil, we've decided that all your mirror images were killed and that you have suddenly you have survived the demon. So that's great. Can you hear us?
All right.
But we don't hear you. Okay.
And it doesn't show you muted either.
No, it doesn't. That's odd. I don't understand. Talk so I can see if your microphone lights up.
It's
the
the
okay.
audio socket.
Yep, roger that.
Okey-dokey.
It's
Can't
just
hear
the metal against the thing. Can you disconnect and reconnect, or no, not that issue?
Can't hear you. Maybe call in from your phone alongside your computer video.
Right.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
call in on your
Try
phone
your phone.
and listen? Use your phone as your audio.
Or does it work with Rotary?
I was just there today. Don't laugh. I took a call on the rotary phone.
I was debating getting a hard line for the Vermont house.
So it's a weird thing. I mean, yeah, this isn't even wired for it, which is weird.
Right. Our basement's 1790, whatever. So we're definitely, but the only way I can get like a alarm system if like the oil had dropped to critical levels, they only run that connector through the hard lines.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Right. That's how my parents is. Right. That's
Oh.
how the oil line goes.
We're too far off in the sense of technology in the two houses.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute.
There's Neil.
Neil, talk again.
Hello.
Yay!
Nicely done. What?
Yeah, I just was playing around inside the Zoom settings and Windows settings.
Remember, we're trained professionals. Don't try this at home.
We're trained professionals.
Buddy. Okay.
So I believe we're rolling for initiative, right?
That's where we're going to be starting, unless you have any other
Cool.
open mechanics.
Finally, a game where you
questions.
just got to start with dice rolling.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. This is that. What is that, Scott?
My Orcus bag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it a little bit. I like that it's half.
Big Orcus sack.
40 runs.
Oh my. Okay. So I assume you've all read everything, so you are up to speed on the details. Do you have any questions before we get started? I mean, because there was so much material, and you guys did. I mean, you had a lot of moving parts. Sir?
How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?
I figured that was coming. Yeah, that's more negative. You got a demerit. So you got your first demerit, and we haven't even started.
Yeah, before we run initiative, can you actually describe what we see?
I sure can.
Has anyone seen the director's cut of the original Aliens? I didn't realize like Newt's parents found one of the ships.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. I saw that on Instagram or something today.
Well, and if you're watching the director's cut, sorry for this weird aside, you have two clear camera shots of James Remar that are fascinating, that you get a really close look at his face, which is mind-boggling. So did you ever see the movie The Warriors? You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Ajax, James Remar, he was also in Sex and the City. He was in all sorts of movies and TV shows.
Is he the one who's the leader gets shot?
No. He was the original Hicks. And he was wigged out on so much cocaine that he got into huge fights over those first weeks. But they had
Which character was Ajax?
Oh, he's the one who gets he's always after Swan, and he goes after the girl in the park and gets busted.
Oh, okay. Now I know you're talking about the guy from Sex and the City. That's the guy who ends up being
James Remar. And so he was the first guy hired as Hicks in Aliens and shot most of the movie, but got into too big of a brawl with Cameron, got fired because of his drug use, and then they parachuted in Michael Biehn, who had just done Terminator with him, so he knew he could handle the role. And so he took over and they reshot all those scenes, except for all of the opening scenes where you see them running from the their transport up to the opening doors, and you see that. All those scenes are still Remar, and on the director's cut, it's enhanced enough, the imagery, that you can see that it's James Remar, which is fascinating.
Yeah, I just looked him up. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, he kind of does look like Hicks.
It worked.
But his name is a better Hicks. Like you get the military perception from Terminator, right? That whole time.
Yeah, and I think Michael Biehn killed it.
100%.
The script that was written by William Gibson for Alien 3, where it continued from 2, is phenomenal, unbelievable. And there's an audio of that too. There's an audio version of it that's terrific. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so you asked for a description. All righty then. Sounds like there are no questions, only how do I get out? So to the five of you, you would say, I think that's sort of like a dragon. Here's why you think it's a dragon, and here's why you don't. It has big wings. It looks like a terrible lizard. It's got red, black, and then some white stripes along it. Stripes like a tiger-esque looking thing. It's about 2.5 times the size of the skiff when it popped out of the bottle, and it probably can eat the skiff. Some of its facial features look a little like Dubin and Gordy. It has humanoid but fey characteristics to the front of its head, which is enormous, T-Rex sized. It definitely has a couple, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 limbs, lots of gnashing, rending limbs, some wings, but the wings all end in flanges. So they're definitely spiraled so that they can grab too. Horrible. So it's probably a relative relation of some. See, cousin. See, Gordy's thinking outside the box. So this might be an angry, distant relation. The reasons that are most disturbing are twofold. One, the tail ends in what is clearly a magic, with a K, terminus. There is no evidence of, you can't see it, whatever the light source is, makes it so lit up that you can't quite make sense out of what's going on. That's number one. Number two is that the limbs are clearly segregated out. The main four are the reptilian type. The front two look more like hands. They have 3 big fingers instead of the regular rending claws, which are usually in groups of 4. These look like 3 big, lumped up fingers for more dexterous manipulative work. The creature appears to be carrying nothing and is instead just some rage horror out there. Any questions before we start?
What time of the day is it?
That's a great question. Who's got the 12 and who's got the 6?
I got it. 6, and here's my 12. 2 on the 6, 12 on the 12, because it's tough to get a 12 on the 6.
That's very exciting when that does happen, though. That means you've won something. So the good news is it is what you would call mid-sky. So it's right when Tetra is at the very center of the day. So it's the brightest point of sunlight in the day. So super, super bright here. This thing is shocking in size as it expands and comes out of the bottle. And it spoke sort of an ancient, weirdo, draconic comment. More like Irish or Scottish in the sense that it's got words that you recognized, but the accent was all off. Okay. We'll start with spell cards. Anyone? There's one.
I'm going to do a spell.
Okay. And so that's it. Alrighty then. Anyone feeling particularly lucky this evening? Who's got it? All right, Jeffrey.
All right. Get it.
Oh, it rolled off the 20. So that's a crime right there. That is a crime. It's an 8. A very sad 8.
A slightly happier 9.
Slightly happier.
As with sex, even when it's bad, it's good. So that's the
That
answer.
was a 6, then I saw the dot.
Okay, so it erupts out of the bottle and lands directly in front of the skiff. The eyes kind of push out bulbously like they're following, and let's see who they are actually tracking. Who's feeling? Anyone feeling particularly lucky? They are tracking Gordy.
As he runs away.
So Gordy and Dubin, one for each.
Is this like a really messed up chimera, like a higher level chimera like critter?
You can make a legend lore on this.
Actually, that was my next question. Can I do a legend lore? And I got a 16, so I got it.
So, legend tells you that there were a long time ago a bunch of chromatic dragons that were warped by primal chaos. Those creatures were imprisoned and sent somewhere. It'd be good to know who the imprisoner was. You don't have the time or the knowledge for that. Here's one right now. That means it's really, really bad and got an encyclopedia-sized set of hit points, and its stuff won't work right, so it won't behave following the laws. You know that too, of magic.
So it was corrupted by primal
Chaos.
chaos, right?
Yeah, so it literally walked through the wave of one of the ancient gods of chaos, lived through it, but was obviously transported. So, like a chimera, it became a blend of a bunch of different creatures that were nearby that absorbed, and it survived the process. Okie doke, and you guys found the way to it. Yeah.
Were there few
But
enough
hey,
chromatics that they were named?
they are all definitely named for sure. There are that few. So literally the original, shall we call them suitors? I think Tiamat would agree that they, before they were eaten, were called suitors. The original things that created these chromatics, she had one from each. And most people assume that means there are 12 in existence. The 6 colors of Tiamat and the 6 secondary, second tier, tertiary gem colors. So, in theory, there would be 12 of these.
We
Okie
can't
dokie.
win this fight, guys, with fighting.
Winning is an exciting idea. I love that option.
I'm going to step up. I'm going to put the Orval staff on the ground, and I'm saying, you're going to eat us after we just worked so hard to let you out.
Smart.
We have summoned a high. How would you think to do this?
65. Okay, so hang on.
Do you
knows
say
of
that
your-
draconic?
Yeah, what language are you saying that?
You're making some grandiose assumptions about my capabilities in the linguistic skill area, but I don't even know what my languages are. Character. I have ancient. I can do just, that's reading. That's just a skill.
Dole, what's your charisma?
My charisma is 17.
Oh, you
Your
are
riz.
charismatic. All right, so with a 3, all right, so 3d6.
I actually speak Drac and Common Draconian. Ooh.
Congratulations. If you start talking to him, you can do that.
What do you got? Add 3 to your number. Well, -3 from your number.
So I got 663, so 15. So -3 is 12.
Yep, okay.
Is a minus, you said, right?
Yes,
mine?
you're under your number. So 17 -3 is your component, and you were a 15 -3. So it definitely stops short, sort of. There's an impetus, and with the exception of dog, most of you feel queasy in its presence unless you have a C somewhere in your alignment. Dog, based on your upgrades, are we calling them upgrades? Based on your new changes, your new and improved, you do not feel sick in the presence of this thing. It leans in now. Whatever the white striping is, literally is now sort of rolling down and spotting the sand around it. And the sand is writhing there, almost like it's boiling water, whatever it is, the white material. You speak of steel?
Steel?
Did use that word.
I have seen one of your kin. I have summoned that member of your kin. You are truly magnificent and worthy of song. And I pluck at my lute a bit.
Show me the ring.
Ring? I have this
Are you
ring.
saying that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have the ring of negation of power.
You're gonna show that?
Yeah. This one?
Green or
It's over
purple?
here.
Say that again. Which colors?
Green or purple?
Green.
Kings, where is it? Where is it? I must have it. That you know of the steel means you have seen it. I need it.
You'll have to seek him out. He rode off after a battle with, I think, possibly your mother.
The nostrils flare and they puff up like it's a tent with no tarp stakes. Sir.
While they're talking, I'm going, since it's noon time,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate my amulet with the bright ruby with the twin suns, adding a D4 levels to me and providing me extra attacks.
Okay.
So,
roll a D4 to see what level you are now.
ooh, I rolled a 4. So I am 13th.
You
Nice.
hear kind of a crunching, groaning sound in your body as you take on the aspect of you more. And you suddenly realize that when the bull tapped you, you now see this weird image on the sand. It's a checkerboard almost. It's a bunch of uneven colored squares. You don't understand what you're looking at, but you now see that because you've paused and crusted some level threshold. You don't know. The ring is paramount to your survival. You will agree to the quest and return the Ring of Kings to me.
The Ring of Kings, Legend Lore?
Yeah. Go ahead.
25, yeah.
The worst of the worst. It is the pact device used by the oldest race of the living, Melnibonians, that was designed for validation of the Beast Lords. It is the thing that opens the conduit to all of the different creatures from the first age. Of course, these creatures that were subjected to primal chaos know of such and obviously need it for some badly behaved something. But
we know these
you,
Beast Lords are not the
but you
best.
also sense he sort of likes you. You're still uneaten.
We're going to call that a win.
Later. What do you want to do?
I must confer with my colleagues, but this sounds like a noble quest to serve one so as great as yourself.
Agreed. I find your shapes pleasing. Dubin, is your spell a combat spell?
Say that again.
I'm just asking if he was, because Dubin had a spell prepped. I just want to see if it's. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I would continue with my spell when I have a chance. And
Okay.
see. May the Gracie and Dallas soft hands protect me. It's just protection from evil, but
okay.
it should help me
okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
I am Dole Seven Strings. How may I address your magnificence?
Infernace.
Infernace?
Mm-hmm.
Do my best, Bill, talking to Smaug here.
the eyes switch over from tracking Dubin and Gordy and now have centered on Dog. You have the Anthex smell. Is it here? Can you call him? It's facing you now, Dog.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying a word.
Okay.
I try to understand the name Anthex when he says
Go
it.
ahead. You go ahead.
49, still going. Yes.
So I'm going to ask you to call out publicly that you're attempting a heraldry roll, just so I don't. 3 in a row is not reasonable.
Well, I'm better than even odds now.
That's true. You're above the curve, so that means a crushing crash is imminent. Um,
Yes.
so in time, uh, there was a altered being that came from earlier ages. The term is often used pejoratively now to designate mutation or mutant or difference or hybrid, things that are off. Axiom, the fourth son of Set, who was absorbed by an actual mutant, that was a slang term used for it, but clearly not what it's saying when it's looking at dog for some odd reason.
Well, you can see the capacity for dog to be change and
Could be,
change.
could be.
Change,
It
take on
might
identity.
it might say a distant relative, or maybe my waiter, or my cook, or my link boy.
Do I see an image in my mind of me as this being, or is it not part of the races that I've seen?
So there's definitely nothing here. Whatever is keeping it together is barely keeping it together. You're trying to look at it. It lets you discern that there is no physical form left. It literally is changing on the fly, rewriting itself constantly. So it is not a race. Whatever it was that might have been classified as a one-off dragon, definitely not a dragon anymore. It has probably the memory or the essence of that shape, which is part of what it still maintains, but it does not equal a race that would be a thing that you would define as something you could assimilate or be. It's not an actual, there's no real thing here anymore. Just magic holds it together.
Chaos just transforms
Interestingly,
into whatever
that gives
chaos
you sort of an
transforms.
aha moment because you're in proximity of Dubin, so your wisdom is technically a little higher. you're you're a little bit more able to grasp that. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna say this ring of kings. Do you know where it might last have been located? I'm not sure when you were trapped, O Great One. Many ages may have passed, and therefore this ring could have passed through the ages to we are unsure where.
I have never seen the sons of Firth merged with Turth's son. This tells me you speak truth to me, a good servant indeed. When are we?
We are in the, are we in the eighth age already? Eighth age? We are in do I know, understand my ages?
Enough so that you can name them. You can't tell much about them, but you can name that they exist.
We are in the eighth age. The spheres have combined many times. You,
This is evident.
we have many quests, and we will happily search for this ring for you.
Excellent. You will all come closer, and I shall empower you.
Oh yeah,
Doglam looks over at Dole and say, why are we doing work for him? We let him out. He should be giving us something.
an excellent point, and I'm certain that our friend in face has a counterpoint, probably that deals out a great more damage than I can handle. But please, raise your point.
I look at him and I say, what? I'm not your servant. Say, we let you out. You owe us.
Indeed, you are a worthy meal. We can negotiate from that point.
But wait, what are these? And I'll pull out the two red eyes, the mastodon turned to stone eyes, and I'll aim them at him.
Oh my. Alrighty then.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, I can actually pull that up in the, hold on. Look how quick we can do this.
Gordy's like, oh shit.
You're going to just aim them?
Well, my understanding is that they have to look into them.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Look into my eyes.
He's been staring at you, so
He's
he's
staring
Yeah,
at
got his
100%. He's
attention.
looking. There is a. So let me see. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's
If
true.
it doesn't work well, just pretend you didn't know what they did.
That's right.
Actually, what's fascinating is they have an effect, and he still does have some aspects of dragon, so I'll give him that penalty. Let's see which way it goes. Green or purple?
Purple.
Oh, had it the other way. Oh no, I still have regular MR. So hang on 1 second. Oops, shit. God damn. I am failing. Oh, 69 too. Damn it. Purple or green now for my MR.
In true story, 69 works both ways.
Purple.
Well said.
Thanks for sharing. Purple. You see it look at the eyes for a second. All right, so you'll give me damage. That's 20d10, please.
Let Google roll that.
Yeah, let Google roll that. Oh, we rolled off the one. Thank God. I'll save with a 13. So give me half, whatever the number is.
137.
Not bad. Is that
For a
half?
second.
That's not half.
No, that's total.
Yeah, you just give me the half. So for a second,
68.
the bright sunlight of halite is magnified through the two big orbs, and then it turns that deep hatred, putrid green of the sunbane, and it smashes into the creature, who clearly has no concept of what that is, and howls in agony. And you watch as whole sections of it liquefy and splash away. What's there behind it looks almost like clay, or some malformed or ill-formed gel, pudding, whatever you want to call it. And you've peeled away a huge section. Well, that went over well. Any other actions this round before my turn? You have initiative.
Yes.
Zen, what do you got for me?
Oh, I'm going to use the power of the Sun Sword.
I love you. Let me have it.
All right. So, so get 2 per 1 with the long sword of duplication. So that's a d20. I get 2 attacks with that. A 9 and an 18.
My armor class is considered -10. It's actually -11, but here only -10 works.
So 18 plus 2 is 20. So that hits.
Okay.
And then the short sword, I actually get 2 extra attacks for a turn, 10 rounds, once per month in direct sunlight.
You are in as direct as you can get. This is all in.
So I'm 3 per 2. Does that mean I get 4 this round and then
This is
3 next
your
round?
offhand, right?
Well, I'm ambi. I'm a
You're
ranger.
ambi. Okay, so hang on, let's think about that. So no, so it would be full attacks. So at 3 per 2, that'll give you 4 this round.
Yep. Okay. And it's +5 if magically needed, but normally a +1.
It's needed.
And so this thing is
It's not +5 to hit. It's considered a +5 weapon for the purposes of hitting.
Correct.
Right?
It needs
Correct.
a +5 weapon.
Yep.
It needs a +5 weapon to hit it.
all right. So fuck. It's -11.
-10.
That's its real armor class, but it only gets the -10.
23. So I need 18s or above. 9. 17. 17 plus 5 is 22.
Okay.
17 again. 14. So 2 17s, which I don't know if that actually hits. I am 8. So
What's your attack go?
I think it's 13. So 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14. Yeah, my THAC is 13.
Okay.
So you needed 23s. Technically.
Yeah, right. Your
23 plus 5
unmodified
is
number
that's the
is a
17s
23.
hit.
You're not
So
+5.
17 on the number.
So the two 17s hit
They
Are
do.
you +5 for the not for the blade for other stuff?
to hit. Yeah.
Yes.
So what happens when I hit with this thing? It's 25 hit points right off the bat per hit.
It does. And you watch that same visceral effect that dog did. You slice through two sections which shear off and splash that white material, and the ground is roiling now with whatever this white bubbly material is.
Okay.
So,
And so
yeah,
that-
just give me a total. Don't give me
so
any side stuff.
50, plus 8, 9, 10. So 60, and then I hit once with the long sword.
I forgot you had those, dog.
This
That's clever.
to
Well,
You use what you got.
we'll talk about that in about a half an hour.
You think we got that much?
I would be very excited if you guys are still dealing with this in a half
That's
hour.
only if we get the bio break between now and then.
That's true. You can ask for that early, 5 minutes early, and be like, "Hey, we made a half hour."
Yeah, plus we get the time stop, so we can stretch it.
There
That's
you
true.
go,
You
Matt.
can
Wait,
stretch.
let's use them both up back to back.
You're thinking,
So 74 total.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
Andrew,
Okay. Dubin, you did your protection.
What-
Gordy.
yeah, Jeff?
Gordy would like to drink his potion of safe space.
Ooh, really?
it's like a very like HR kind of potion.
Human resources potion?
Yeah.
Safe space.
This is a safe space.
I thought we were in the tree of trust. I don't know what type of underwear she's got on. Could be anything. I don't know. Maybe it's something I've never
Well, I
seen
heard
before.
somebody was Ambi. Is that like
There you
poly?
go.
Is that like poly?
Well,
I'm
that's why
Abby. Abby
that's why Zen
Normal.
was hired.
Abby something or other. You did what?
Zen was hired
Okay.
because she's Abby.
All right, let's have it, Gordy. Roll percentile.
For drinking a potion?
hmm
Cool.
Do you understand what safe space does?
No, I don't remember exactly. I thought it created a little pocket universe for me to hide in.
It's sort of doing that. We're about to find out.
Because that sort of sounded like what I was hoping for. It had the word safe in it and the word space in it.
It's important to feel like you're winning.
So speak of the devil. I rolled a 69.
You did roll a 69. Okay. I will give you the 6 choices, your determination on what you're doing. Ready?
Pan up. You're not wearing pants.
That really is the end of when we've actually got the warp nursing home, and it's gonna be awful. I mean, I've already said it's got to be like a school building we take over, because it's just there's not going to be the room. It's going to be bad. You have choices, because with the magic number you get to know all of them. You tell me which one is the choice you want. Do you want to go up? Do you want to go down? That's choice 1 and 2. Do you want to go in, or do you want to go out? That's choice 3 and 4. Choice 5 is, do you want to go back? And choice 6, which is not available, but is now available with the magic number, do you want to go ahead? You may want your 5 minutes.
I feel like I'm picking planes on the astral. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Some of it
Doesn't sound like
could be
time.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't
back.
want
are you taking the break,
No,
or
I'm choosing up.
you're choosing up?
I would have chosen forward.
I
Without-
can shape into a bird and fly.
In the
You know,
next
that
one.
was my thinking.
Okay. You have a choice as the potion happens to you. Are you touching or taking anyone with you?
No.
No. Gordy vanishes. And that's it for your round, right? That's everyone. Everyone's
Well,
gone now.
I was talking. Do I get an action?
You have more than one attack around?
No, but he was all of a sudden dog did something. So I wasn't sure if that was the same round or because he did something, I can now take an
So,
action.
all right, so what's your dexterity? If you have a heroic dexterity, I'll say yes.
I'm suddenly good looking. 16.
Yeah, okay. So you can still have an action. Go ahead.
Well, since we've shit the pot, I'm gonna pull out the sun gem, which I
Ooh.
charged.
I
Used
understand.
it on the undead, but I charged it
understand.
first light, so the first sun is where I
Yeah.
charged.
You've got the worst possible for him. The worst possible. And you're gonna shoot it out there. All right. So
Is this the ring?
Put this on a finger, bitch.
treachery.
Treachery.
Now it is.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I blow my MR, so let me have it.
I don't even know what it does. It's so that with the
Hold
undead,
on.
it just brought the full light. But with
Yeah.
this
Hang on.
one,
I gotta
I've got
pull it
the-
up.
it says, using halite will create one of the functions of the dreaded elementalist mage, a pyromantic.
Yep, it certainly does. 60-foot radius of bright light.
Could be a fireball, could be a blue fireball, could be a meteor strike, could be my
The
new
coolest thing,
It's not clear. It
for
says.
the party that's on Benadryl right now, they can see you from space. So just for a second.
Hey, is that the Great Wall?
And let's see if my saving throw works. That
Nice
might be true.
meteors.
Okay, saved on the number. Only a 1 or a 2 would fail. Okay, so I will take, and I think that's enough to drive me away. Oh, wouldn't that suck? I need my attack. I should get 1 attack just because I'm cool.
Well, if you fly to the first plane, you can get it there.
That's true. Maybe I can go up. Let's
I
see where
recommend
go.
up. Yeah.
My choice is I can do that or that or that or that. Oh,
And
if
Matt,
I
what are
had
you
one
gonna
ring.
do?
He did PFE,
Oh, okay.
which is actually good because as a CE, I was the worst E.
Where's he?
Um,
Hmm.
the sand ripples, dog, that weird checkerboard space. For a second, it's covered in people, very unusually dressed, armored individuals, taking up half of the squares on the 64 square checkerboard. And then the creature vanishes. Each of you make a saving throw versus death. Gordy, you do not save. You automatically make your save.
I rolled
And
an
roll
8.
5d4 for us to determine how long you're where you are. Matt, you save with a +2.
I
Anyone
made
who
it
is-
by 5.
Okay. Anyone who has a C in their alignment saves with a +1. Anyone with an L in their alignment saves with a -1. Neutral, no effect.
With a +2, I got a 12, and I needed a 3 or better.
For death? Okay.
And this is death magic, right, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
That's because I have other enchanted bonuses. Do they apply?
They would, but it's not germane once you've saved. Unless you feel like you want to roll again, and I'll let you.
Oh, no. Next
So
round.
you could say, I could say Matt rolled a hit, and then things would go badly. I should have said. I think I'm going to change for you only, Matt. When I say save or die, I think I'm going to say roll the hit. And you're going to be like, I don't understand. No, like, that was your save. What? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone fail?
Yeah, I failed, but I have a question.
Please.
The ring of negation,
Yes.
it's a passive action. I don't have to
It
be
is.
actively doing anything. So if this is a
Correct.
possibility where this could negate whatever's happening, and I'm not saying it's going to be a bad thing, but I'm curious if whatever is going to happen is negatable.
And
All right,
do you
so-
want to negate it?
So you can definitely use the ring's power on this. It will allow you a -4, an extra save at -4 versus breath weapon to avoid the effect.
Okay.
Which you want
Can I
to
tell them I
avoid.
want to avoid the effect?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
24d10 you want to avoid.
Okay, so now I'm rolling breath weapon.
-4.
Okay, well, fuck.
Unless you have a C in, and I don't think you do.
I'm an N straight up.
N, right? That's what I thought. Okay.
Service. God almighty, Jeff, roll in the box. Roll 13, so I still fell.
You fail. Okay. So
Wait. Your breath weapon's got to be below that.
Rogues have very bad breath weapon.
yeah, he gets to the bottom of the barrel.
Well, hold on. No, that's spelled breath weapon. I needed a 14 and a -4, he said. So I needed an 18.
Okay. So and you don't wear any magic.
I have AC for
No, it's just protections of any kind,
No,
armor
none of that.
or
Nope.
okay, none of that. Okay.
I can check my stuff, but I don't think I have anything that does that. My Tabard of Anubis,
Hmm?
my Ervile staff.
Dog standing in front of him.
Sure, we'll take that. I'm wearing dog.
Are you in front of him in that order?
Yep.
Let's see if that's
But I've
true.
been talking to you. We're all kind of spread out. It's not like he's in front of
Yeah,
me.
right. I was gonna say yeah. So no. In the outside, you're next to each other. So yeah, no, that doesn't work.
10 days of rations, does that help at all?
You definitely feel rations. Yeah, you literally see Dole covered in whatever the soup is as the thing moves forward, and it screams something, and now there's just this huge pool on the ground where Dole was, where it was. Everything's vanished.
Why am I dripping with goo?
You are definitely dripping with goo.
What was the damage?
141.
Oh, yeah, bye.
At 66? Yeah, you don't even remember what happened.
I can go watch Sunday Night Football.
Breath
Oh, that's
weapon's
right. I don't even know who's
14.
playing.
I'm going to turn to the pile of goo where Dole is and see if I can fish him out.
To see if there's anything actually there.
My equipment.
Yeah, some of it might say. So this is considered annihilation. What happens? It's sulfur right now. So Dole looks like all the surface skin was removed and he was solidified as a smaller statuesque version. And then we'll save for each of the items.
Dubin will toss one of the berries from the athos bush into the goo and see what happens.
This round?
Well, when you get the chance.
So
Do it now, yeah.
Yeah, so 2d6.
2d6. A 9.
Okay.
So is the goo sulfurous acidic?
No, solid. No.
So I'm going to dig Dole out.
I'm gone.
You can take out the lump.
Well, I'll try and find some piece of him, part of him, and any of his equipment that might be in there.
So hold on.
So you could save for equipment.
Or was it?
So I'm gonna, before anyone else does anything, we are near the Temple of Mitra, right? Or we're in the Oasis.
No, we're right outside the Temple of Mitra.
You are in front of the stained glass window, the repaired stained glass window.
So Zen has some spells in her head that are bumping against my mind, like minnows, if you will. I also have the Mace of Prelor. Where is it? Prelor's Might. And I'm just reading. Hold on one second here. Okay. Do I recognize any of these spells bouncing around my head, Andrew?
No, they're, as you remember, they're foreign. They're not spells you've memorized.
Okay. I will take the mace and kneel down and put so the ball is up here, the bottom of the mace where your handle goes. I will put that into what Dole was.
Okay, the lump, the sulfur lump.
The sulfur lump. and ask, "My Lord Mitra, I ask that you heal this one and bring them back from the dead and resurrect them. While he may not follow your or our faith, we do need him to fulfill that which you wish to restore in the sand here of the Temple of Mitra. I beg thee to grant us this power."
You know what he said when King Uther said, "Give me the power." Nope, RPG. Wrong one.
If I get turned into a fucking cleric, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually, I do have some clerical stuff.
Okay. Right alignment, but I don't know. Right. We got to go to the good guys, not the bad guys. And you have the mace. Roll percentile for, you're female. Ooh, so that actually gives you the bonus. So 55% chance to invoke the might of the mace. Let's start there. And you're at high noon, the only time it works. Very interesting. See, I agree with what Gordy said. That's exactly right. You need an 18th
Gordy
level
gone
power.
too.
37?
Oh, yeah. You rolled a what?
37.
Okay. There is a weird sense for a second. Dog, you feel these tremendously strong hands guide you as it shakes the lump for a second. What spells
Look,
can I
be like
actually
that.
do? And you and Zen hear the law is strong here. For all of it, can we bring to bear? Is this what you so choose?
Do I really want to bring back a fucking neutral bard? Yes, this is what I so choose.
Abruptly, Dog straightens up, and there's this pale yellow glow around him. The weird, eerie green light of halite disappears. And everything around you is bright gold. Constitution, Dole?
Okay, because you keep saying dog, I thought.
A dog is now possessed with the power of the Lion of Mitra, but you're the one whose constitution I'm asking. What's your con?
67. My con is 16.
Okay. Check off a point. Are you male or female? You're male.
Yeah.
Let's see if you stay male.
Self-identify. Self-identify.
Are you even or odd? Oh, I think we know that.
I'm even.
With a 4, you are even. There's a weird sound you all hear, as if a roaring. You watch the mace against the sulfur hiss and burn and crumple into a small twisted pile of metal. Dog, whatever is channeling through you, that is, what race are you, Dole?
Human.
Okay, so you do not have the elven cost. So raise dead works because there ain't no resurrection. And you hear this weak, gasping, desperate cough from Dole. What's left of you? Is it hot in here or what?
Very shorter.
I got a bit.
I'm feeling better. I feel like taking a walk.
He's hairless and ghostly white. And you have to obviously save for all your stuff. But you're alive in the desert of desolation for sure. In sulfur that's been superheated. Yeah, it's extremely exciting. And Dole, you feel this weird aspect, and you'd swear you're looking at some like holy person, and then Dog's there again suddenly holding your hand. You don't quite know what the heck just happened.
I hug him closely and say, "Mommy."
You're now lawful neutral.
Can't be.
Can't be.
Gordy, you still got 5. Oh, let
Thanks.
me see how long that took. 2 to 16. Hold on. Actually, Scott, I'll have you roll it. Two 8-sided, please.
Uh, 9 total.
9. Okay. So Gordy, you'll have to come out. Praelor is now a saint as he is banished from the prime material plane. What do you guys want to do? Gordy, are you staying or coming back?
Coming back.
You're going to pop
Did
back?
you tell me where I was?
I haven't told you anything. You can ask questions if you
Yeah.
choose. You are in a beautiful field of flowers, weird looking things. They look sort of like very tall sunflower seeds. And they all track you, and they have odd looking kind of purple faces, and they actually have faces, and they're all kind of looking at you, and there's a humming sound coming from them. The field is enormous, and it's a up and down valley-esque area.
I don't want to move.
Okay.
I'll hold very still
Okay.
and wait to come home.
You can choose to come home.
I choose to come home.
Okay. All right. So that will leave you. You are witnessing the end of Dog the Cleric by High Priest Zen, and Dole looks startlingly different.
Hard-boiled egg.
You guys see what I did? I shook him alive.
You did good. You did good, Dog. I will
Dubin?
cast a spell. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me look it up. May the Andala's love knit these wounds, and I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on Dole just in case he's feeling any pain.
So he's not in pain, but with Raised Dead, of course, it's exhaustion. So he took more than twice his damage. However, interestingly enough, because of what you did, you have a 24% chance that an atheist bush will grow. So you can roll it, Dubin.
Oh, I roll it. 24%. Reroll percentile dice. I'm trying to find my. Did it get me out? Yeah, I got one. I rolled 47.
Okay, nope. So the bush didn't take hold.
Oh, well.
Gordy, roll an 8-sided die.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. So as you shift back, as Dole is giving the power, you still feel this weird level of command.
I feel a weird level of command.
Yeah. The potion is still in effect. You rolled the number of rounds. You told me you're back on round 2.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So you could probably use it again.
I'm gonna put Dole down.
Okay. You set him down in the goop.
It could take a bunch of us to see the mutated sunflowers and get shot with radiation.
Radiation.
You can explain what you know.
Oh, I don't know anything. I saw sunflowers. They had purple faces.
And
Actually, they look kind of like the Harper, but that's,
anyone else see that big board with people standing on it?
No.
no.
It was like under the creature.
Be right
I don't,
back.
I'm tired.
Yeah, Dole, you feel tardy. You don't really understand what's happened. But looking at Gordy, he's like rippling. He looks really different.
Dole, next time if someone asks you if you God, you say yes.
I thought I was doing pretty well not getting eaten, and then something happened.
And then there was bad behavior.
I'm gonna go out where the creature was standing and see if anything was left behind.
Yeah, there's that strange white viscous liquid is everywhere. You can see it absorbing into the sand, with the exception that it's being pushed away where the sections of kind of very thick, dense grass are.
Spellcraft?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
The law rules must be older than the primal chaos. It can't affect that section of grassland.
I'm more of on the goo itself.
Oh, this would change the nature of pyromantic spells. It would do something to them, an enhancement or an alteration.
I'm gonna collect some.
Okay. In what?
Well, I guess I'll roll to see if my vials survived.
There you go. You can do that.
They're glass. They're gonna survive sulfur.
So,
Mhm.
quick question: is the creature gone?
Well, it is for the moment.
Where did it go?
Anybody?
So, Dole, when you're
Yes.
done, can you tell me anything about this like commanding presence I have for like 4 more rounds?
I guess I'll try spellcraft again if I can understand what's happening to him.
Yeah, you can
I
describe.
described the whole thing.
I got 7. Got it.
Okay.
So
So tell him the 6 commands and see what he makes of it. I'll answer questions once you do.
if you get to choose where you go, you feel safe, it sounds like, right?
It was up, down, in, out,
Right.
forward,
Yep. So
and one I couldn't choose.
and well,
Forward was the one you couldn't choose,
but you were able
you
to choose
still
because of
could.
the roll.
because you're at high noon, forward for some reason is working. You knew it doesn't work. It never works, but it's working right now.
Let's
So
go
up,
forward,
down,
guys.
Yeah, up down sounded like a planar. Like there's 2 other planes, one more on the middle
Mirth and Turk, those are the 2 that are available.
What were the 2 middle one options? Gordy?
It was in, out.
Oh, in, out. I don't know if that's a phase thing, ethereal or whatever, but the forward and back sound like a time concept.
Mm-hmm.
In
You
and
could
out are
jump.
astral, ethereal.
Yep. And forward and
then-
back, so you could have jumped time.
They are, and he's got 4 rounds.
So you could jump forward in time and see what happens. I think you should.
I will myself forward, and I will dog to go with me.
You're gonna touch
You have
dog.
to touch him. And
Yeah.
he needs to acquiesce if you want him to go. Otherwise, dog gets a save probably.
I have no idea.
No, dog, you have to say it. You're going to go with
I just
him.
picked somebody to go with.
Little Gordy touched me. You need
Why
to
wouldn't
go
you?
with you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
You're going to focus
You
on
should touch
forward.
him back, dog.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 8th age, eh? Roll percentile dice. Whatever you do, don't roll above a 40.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
That's
Dog, do you
curious.
want to roll that?
No, you kill us.
Blame it on someone else.
Dog, do you want to pick? Yeah,
Nope, you kill us.
I rolled 70.
Okay. You push, and you can feel massive resistance. You got 3 more rounds worth of action. Keep trying.
You could go back, but I don't know how far. I'm curious how
You
far
said
you
sure.
believe
Okay.
yourself.
All right,
Yeah.
roll again.
We can go anywhere.
68.
You push, and for so you're seeing a section of the sand that is definitely shimmering, and struggling. Okay, go ahead. You got 2 more shots.
31.
On the 3rd round, as you do it, you suddenly see that this whole section of sand has cleared away from in front of you. It's like a damaged walkway. It's very wide, and it curves at sort of an odd sloping angle. There is a metal post with a flat metal picture on it that's visible about 100 feet ahead.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
We're not
You're
there.
not there.
Right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
only you and Dog see it unless you extend it to touching other people.
Sure, I'll start touching anybody I can.
Okay. Anyone gonna resist, or are you all allowing this?
Well, I don't think I want Dole. He's resting.
He's just sitting up, so
Yeah.
you can. And so, but it sounds like no one's acquiescing, so or no one's resisting.
No one's
Is
resisting.
that true?
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
Sure.
Dole, yes or no? You are functional. You are just for the next X number of days exhausted.
All right, Dog, go ahead and carry Dole.
You've just jumped in time. Go ahead. Sure. Why not? Let's just continue to be stupid.
Okay.
It's
Well, I thought
roll-
we'd continue to stick together.
Yeah.
Roll. Yeah. So you guys are looking. So the sky looks a little different. It's weird. Instead of the suns, now there's just this straight yellow line running down the middle of everything.
So last time I could just will up myself back. I assume I can will us back at any time.
You don't think you've gone anywhere. You're just looking right now.
You're looking forward
Oh,
in time
good.
in the space you are. Or you're in the forward time in the space. You are occupying the future of this space.
That's
I
true.
think I'm dizzy. But yes,
We all made it with him this time.
You are functionally there.
How
Do I
far
have a
is this?
connection with Yandala while I'm here?
You are connected.
What's the signpost say?
You're going
Yeah.
to try and read it. Read language. Go ahead.
So my as the rogue or the I've got ancient languages for one thing also. And then I've got what's my read languages? Oh, 100%. So I'll blow it if 100.
we don't have anything to worry about, guys. It's called the
33.
potion of safe space.
33, Andrew.
33. Okay. Okay.
Think you're gonna have to rename the potion.
The
Might
sign,
have
the,
to.
the
Sort of safe
sign-
space.
The sign says merge. Eight, 2, 4, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Do we know what the actual date is of the day we are in?
That corresponds to the numeric version of today's date.
I'm going to cast a spell. Do I have the ability? I'm connected to
Time
Yandel.
stop. Let's time stop.
You're gonna take the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bio break too. So you could do that. A little early, but all right. So you're off the clock.
No.
All right.
But Gordy's a trickster, and so I would just be role playing because I think that's the sort of decision he would make for the party. Just like Dog attacks things without talking to anybody.
No, I talk to myself.
All right, here we go. What do you guys want to do?
Gordy would like to will the potion to take us back to where we were.
Will the potion. So
How did I do it before?
So right now, when you focused, you had a sense of safety and you've picked a location. By choosing forward, you've seen that you're looking at what appears to be some type of odd, broken, large, very wide road with a bright yellow strip down the center of it. And that seems to be some distance off. There's that curious sign with a word and numbers, and then you feel cool air behind you.
And so I can't use the same sort of will as I did when I was in the sunflowers to return.
It doesn't feel like that push is there, at least, because you don't have a sense of the centrist point anymore. Like before, you were looking at sunflowers and you could see them everywhere, and then you had a return function. Here, you're seeing all this stuff laid out before you, and you feel this rush of cold air from behind you.
Yeah, turn around and look behind me.
That's behind you.
Oh, fuck.
It's like he had that ready.
I hate that guy. You're looking at a very smooth surface, and there's odd-looking lights and these strange statues, and there's a bunch of bright metal cylinders, and you can see a room or a building connected with bright light inside. There is a strange, small cart near these metal pillars. But the
Is it
reptiles
DeLorean?
you recognize.
Dubin's gonna cast a spell.
I'm ready.
May Yandala inform me of the exact time, please. Cast no time.
Do you need me to give it to you again, or do you remember?
It hasn't changed.
No, it's 2463, right. 000000. And then the 8 moves to the front position. And so it becomes 8246.
So the merger sign we see.
Yes, that's on the merger sign. And when you cast no time, that's what you see. You're literally looking at the merge to get to the road.
Yeah, so it's an on-ramp. And the merge is pointing the way to join with the main trunk.
Correct. You found a way to the road of time that it no longer exists. The road's gone. There's no way to
So how
this.
is it when we look back, that's there?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Because
You're
if we're
looking at a
merging
rest stop.
onto it, we should be at our own time.
That's right. Exactly.
And
you're looking at a rest area right now behind you.
We could hunker down and wait and hope it times out.
Hope.
No one has moved at this point.
Can we go back? I can eat all that metal.
No.
I love a plan.
Can we look at this with the amethyst of ancestry, I ask? No response, so I will do it. It's around my neck.
You're gonna take out your amethyst. You're gonna dig for that and take it out.
That's around my neck.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
So Gordy, you feel now there is a shift. So that round clearly ended, and you feel a shift where you now have all of the options, and the return option has replaced the forward. So you can go forward or you can wait it out.
The
What do you wanna
party
do?
would like us to return.
You're going to choose the return?
Yes, reluctantly.
Okay. Dubin, make a save versus spells, please.
Save versus spell. Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Fortuitous.
The image begins to collapse, and you can see that the building, the door is opening, and some humanoid-like creature in black leather, but it's head to toe leather, and it has like some glowing strips of light on it as the image collapses. And you are back in the sand, in the pool of sulfurized sand.
God.
Wow,
Was it
Gordy,
like
where was
one of
that
the-
place?
Was it like one of the four riders of the apocalypse in a Neil Gaiman novel?
No, this is old home week for those who
Was it
know
Tron?
anything about the road.
We didn't see an old early 1960s, 50s green Chevy pickup.
The blue Ford is not around. That actually overturned at the end of the road, I believe.
Couldn't find my copy of that. I was
Beyond the
looking
blue
on-
ziggurat.
Where is the creature that we were fighting?
You don't see any evidence.
Is there still some of the goo bouncing around?
So the way sulfur interacts with the sea of ash and bone, it's left a lot of bark-like chips. They're obviously
But is this-
sand, but it's big sulfur.
But the stuff that was
pieces.
bouncing against the grass that was trying to do stuff, is there, it's almost like, I'm asking if it's like blood. Is it there?
So it's like that, and it's been pushed away. It's like it couldn't overcome, and so it's coagulated and become these pieces of like skin, or the skin over the top of a pudding, or how Jello gelatinized.
Okay.
So it's that has occurred to it.
I want to open the bottom of the Orville staff and stick it into it to see if I can get through the pudding and soak it up.
Is it blood? Yes, the answer is yes, it is. Consider that a save versus disintegration. The Orville staff needs an 8 because it's iron, so that moves it to a 5. 5 or higher. See if the staff
14.
survives.
14.
Yeah. So it hits, and the staff shimmers, and then shudders in your hands. Your hands are strengthless as you hold on, and you feel it filling, and the metal is kind of crackling and crisping and turns white, this kind of sickly white color now. The staff, it's as if it's been through a pig iron, like someone's dipped it in the forge and pulled it back out, and so the iron has superheated over, and now it has that long ferrous white look, obviously, of the sulfur.
Cool.
It's full though. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something.
Something.
What do you guys want to do?
Can I roll for like all the non-important stuff as like one roll, and I'll just like all the stuff I can probably get back at the Oasis.
Yep. You can do a general roll.
Okay.
Gotta love that. Okay, so it's 11 or higher, Jeff.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Yeah. So your stuff just got sloughed, but
Okay.
it's intact. You did not survive the transformation, but your stuff did. That's why Dog was able to pull you out as a shell nubbin, so to speak.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Now, what
Point of
what
constitution
is-
in the mace, that was expensive, but interesting.
yeah. So the mace is completely gone at this point, right?
It did not survive because he
Okay.
exited it and it could not move to this time frame. It was
Okay.
destroyed.
So he was in
And
the mace.
what's that?
That guy was in the mace, and now because the mace, his receptacle's gone, he can no longer come back to this plane. That was it. What Andrew was saying earlier.
He can't come to the age. He's gone. He's been vanquished. He is just a spirit or a saint or whatever. He's lost his capability of manifesting. He's out.
Well, he
Mhm.
manifested in me for the purpose of bringing
Exactly right.
We've got Saint Dog now.
Only a handful of the Lions of Mitra were actually clerics. Most of them are paladins.
Yeah.
So
So you're a
because you
saint
got
and a dog. Are you a Saint Bernard?
Oh, rude.
Thank you,
Did
folks.
he
That was a
increase my
dad joke for the
wisdom by
group.
5?
Tomato Thursday. Try the veal.
Okay, let's
So Zen would say to Dole, please don't make his sacrifice in vain.
oh, I would never, ever do. I'm sure I can come up with a haiku for the guy that will really immortalize him more than the mace did.
I don't think that's the way that works.
Toss a
All right.
coin for your wishes.
Literally.
We were okay, so it's can let's dig around the sand to make sure this like thing isn't hiding.
Right.
Then again, actually,
Okay.
I'm okay if it is kind of if it's leaving us alone.
I'm interested in understanding the digging process.
So we've come back to the spot we were standing in. We're still standing kind of in the direction. I'm going to walk to where the signpost would have been in our current time.
You're going to walk forward.
And I'm not activating, I'm just using the staff as a push through the sand kind of furrow to see if I
Okay.
come up against anything.
Okay. Let's see. You guys have 3. Okay.
Love you a bunch. Good night. Oops, sorry.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, that was. What am I doing?
Blue or purple?
Purple.
You walk forward, maybe about 10 yards. And Gordy, you can clearly see the sign when he gets there. You're muted.
I can see the road sign,
Yeah,
the merge.
there is no sign, but he is right on it and has hit it. And that makes it visible to you, who now sees in time.
What do I come across?
There's resistance. There's nothing there, but you're being resisted by something.
Hey, you just hit the sign, man.
What sign? I sense resistance. Can I do the whole mime thing? And is it have a shape?
Absolutely.
Dubin's curious.
I'm gonna walk against the wind.
Dubin's going to use the revealer and look in that direction.
You 100% now see the sign. You and Gordy are functional when at the moment.
Is it just me, or do the words Reese's cups sound good from a gas station?
It's frustrating because now they come in multiple flavors. That's not reasonable. I've tried
They're
one
best-
and it was
they're-
disappointing.
I
They're
don't even like
best
the dark
roast-
chocolate ones.
Dark chocolate, yeah.
I tried whatever the one was that had the interior chocolate, and it didn't taste
Oh,
right.
no.
I can't do the peanut butter and jelly ones. I'm too afraid of
No,
those.
those are terrible.
Oh, you've tried it. Oh, see, you've got more courage than me. I just couldn't do it. But I tried
Towards
the
the one
lot.
just towards the gas station, right?
Yes. You can for sure see Dubin and Gordy are now sort of blinking at the rest of you
It's
because
this way.
Dole is being illuminated by light that is not there.
Hmm.
What's the party want to do?
It's starting to go away.
You still get the effect of the
apex of the sun and whatever the residual powers you have, plus Dubin's stone, they're all in a perfect alignment, but the sun is still moving. And once it clears, once Tetra clears the orbit, you all feel, Dubin, you the most, that the sunbane will return. The presence of the former saint held it at bay, and that's giving you guys a when that doesn't exist. But he is gone, and that banishment will soon dissipate, and this weird effect will go away.
In the Temple of Mitra.
See, Harper just gave us a second chance. We had the same chance over break, and we didn't take it. And now he's given us another chance. Clearly, he wants us to go.
I believe
like
that.
an anglerfish putting its light back out when it doesn't get the first chance, right?
Those frustrating things.
He had
I love
the
that.
picture ready.
No, actually, you know what is so cool? Well, when we went on bio break, I literally spoke in and had it generate the image because I knew which one I wanted.
No, thanks.
Not a place for you. What do you want to
Where
do?
to get on? Go ahead.
Dole, how long are you gonna feel tired?
I'm feeling better. I feel like taking a walk. I'm gonna I imagine it's gonna take me 24 hours to kind of feel like myself again.
Maybe if you ate some metal, you'll feel better.
Who says that? Put a cookie in his mouth. Is it a Seinfeld thing? I don't know. I'm here. We can continue on. So we were coming back and trying to put the boat in the bottle to go in the temple. I don't exactly know what we were about to do
Right.
when the shit hit the fan.
We were trying to store the skiff so we could go into the temple.
Okay. Should we try that again?
Yes.
Well, the skiff went in the bottle.
The skiff is
Did it?
not here. The bottle is
Okay.
lying on the ground in the sand.
I'm gonna pick up the bottle.
Okay.
Who left that there?
When you look at is the bottle opaque or clear?
Clear now.
Dubin, what do you see inside when you look through this? Because you've got that thing out, right?
Yeah, I got the gem and the vase.
Do you see the boat, the skiff? And if it do you see anything else? Like another one of those fuckers?
The skiff is not out. It's inside the bottle or not out. We don't see it
It
around.
appears when you're looking, Dubin, you see it in there.
Oh, it's in the bottle.
Do you see anything else?
Do I see anything moving with the skiff in the bottle?
Chat me your alignment just so that I'm on the same page.
I think his alignment should be public, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Says the rogue?
Yeah, that's called political party of none.
Well, he is a priest of Yandala, if we,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Gordy is neutral good.
Yes, I'm a priest of Yandala, but I've been through a lot, so we'll see.
I've been through a lot, man. You've seen the shit I've seen.
Hmm.
Does anybody remember where we're going to go in the temple? I don't.
Yeah, no. So I thought we were trying to plant.
That's what it looks like.
Not a pineapple.
No, not the pineapple, but Dubin had that bush.
Questions?
Mhm.
I thought we were going to plant a bush.
Right.
Dubin, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm staring into the bottle.
Okay. What do you see?
I'm seeing rooms and corridors moving in different materials.
It
They're
does create fragments of slices where you can put things, right? So
yeah,
you're seeing probably more than just where the boat, there's where the boat is, but then there's other pockets within that space that have been
right.
sliced. Because I think that's the spell, even slice or something like that. And so you're seeing other pieces of the pizza, so to speak, where other
Okay.
things are stored. And one of those things had our friend there.
Yeah.
And um,
Yeah. So are these moving as I'm looking, like I'm rifling through them, or are they moving on their own and I'm just seeing them? They're spinning or
Your feeling is, as you watch a corridor, the corridor leads to a room, but the room is visible for a while, and then your sense is it's either sinking or rising or changing elemental shape. And then a new corridor materializes, a different shaped room at the end. And these things are happening over and over. There's creatures in some of these rooms. There's all you can think is metal. You can see
Frickin' loggers.
wood, water, all sorts of stuff in this place.
can I get the view back to just the boat, the skiff?
Easily, instantly. Your
Yeah,
brain,
I'll leave
because
it
of
there.
your alignment, your brain instantly makes that association.
And I'll leave it there. I'll say, ooh.
Dubin, let me ask you a question though. Was
Hmm.
it cycling through as if you were kind of changing the view on something? You're click, 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 and you get to the boat and it keeps going around and you can keep seeing the same cycle of things such that you could stop at one of those things to pull it out.
Not knowing much about that, but I believe yes. When it stopped and I could see what was in the room, I
You
could
can make an
imagine
intelligence check if you want to answer that.
that maybe we could have pulled whatever that is out.
Right. But what I'm kind of curious of is it a consistent cycle?
Oh, on 3D6 or D20?
Yes, please.
You know, is it the same 8 things, which like a gap now that what's his name's out? Like, so one of those things shows like almost like an empty vending machine.
Um, well, I rolled a 13 and I have a 7 intelligence.
No
Ooh,
idea.
yeah,
So,
intelligent.
You
sorry
you
about
you
that.
definitely don't process how it works. You just you
It was
rethought
arcane
about the boat.
wizardry.
You rethought about the boat, and the boat was visible to you again.
I was just
Okay.
afraid that some monster might look at me.
Right. Nothing. There are monsters. You definitely see some terrible things in there, but nothing seems to be aware of you.
Okay, I'll relate that to Dole. I was definitely viewing them, the rooms,
Okay.
almost like a menu.
Cool. We might want to play with that with an idea spell later on or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Boats in the bottle. What's
Boat
his
is in
name?
the bottle.
Bottle.
Back in bold.
Back in bottle. Um,
Gordy and Dubin, you also get a wisdom check this round.
I'm gonna do a quick Gygaxian search to make sure, like we've been out in this desert for a little bit. Anybody coming by?
Sadly, all three of my rolls have been no luck. However, I think if you just wait a little longer, I'm due.
Do you want me to roll a heraldry for you to see this happens?
I rolled an 11 and I have a 16 wisdom. So
Okay, Gordy,
Gordy rolled a natural 1.
on 3d6, that's impressive. I'm
Oh, I rolled
excited
a
to
They
know.
must
2.
have landed all on top of each
I'm
other with the
excited to
ones.
know.
They're all
That's
on
like
top of each other.
that's like Yahtzee, but stacked like Jenga.
I rolled an 8, and my wisdom is higher than an 8.
Okay.
My wisdom is 11.
Okay.
Okay.
You sense that power, Gordy, literally draining out of you into the ground. the magics that were involved in safety are now dissipating, and there is no sense of shimmer or weirdness, and that weird, mysterious burst of air that you're both feeling is draining.
And there goes opportunity leaving our door.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, one door closes, another portal opens. Welcome to the abyss. We were going to plant something.
I was
Doob
thinking Damnation Alley.
Yeah, we're gonna plant the aethys bush in the Temple of Mitra with the other trees.
Okay.
I believe that was our plan, right?
Yes.
Andrew, are we near the dome?
Yeah, you're on the glass side.
Is there, how did we get in last time? There's an entrance there that brings you to the upper rim, and then there's a door down on the lower part of the kind of tower-like part of the dome, right?
You're maybe about 8 feet from the glass side that you are at. It's 8 feet to that circular walkway looking down toward the now the water looks very active. There's trees down there. There's all sorts of stuff going on down there.
But if we walk around, I believe, Toll, there's
There
an
is.
entrance there.
Yep, and then there's a giant, what you would call metal door with a lion's head open.
Yeah.
And across from it, about 30 feet down, is another lion's mouth where water is pouring out of into the giant pool below, where there are a bunch of trees now.
Yeah.
But that's on the inside.
Inside the glass.
But we are on the outside.
You are on the outside of the glass, and you're looking at, on the other side of the glass, about 8 feet down, is this ledge inside the dome.
In which there's a door on the other side of the ledge on the inside. But I'm saying from the outside, is there any access through the glass to that 8-foot ledge? But there's also, if it's set in the ground, and I don't know if it's been dug out, there's another door. It's almost like this is a silo, right?
Or yeah, it literally looks like a giant grain silo or something like that, or a Capitol building.
We need a drawing of this. Okay, how do you want to get in? Because I don't know how to get in because we're not the other guys. But we were in here on our own.
You have been inside.
Yeah.
We've been in here, but not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do we get in and out?
Oh, all right.
Knock on the front door.
We go down to the door on the bottom of the silo. I'm assuming there's a door there.
I have a picture of this on something.
We have the drawing from the inside perspective, but it's
Yeah, but I think if we keep walking around the outside, I think there's an entrance on the outside.
Yes. I'm going looking for that, Andrew.
Yep.
You're gonna search around the areas.
Yes.
So each of you can roll a 6-sided die.
3.
Okay. Anyone else searching?
How about one of the non-humans?
And a 6-sided die.
Please.
40?
Roll the 1.
Yeah, Dubin easily spots up the angle of the crater that you're in. There's one of those sand vents. You can see up at the top over to the side. And you remember sliding down that vent, which brought you into a hallway to the other side of the door.
But that seems like an awkward entrance, like a non-true entrance. So
Doesn't make sense.
So
it works, but it doesn't make sense.
Right. Is there, like, from the outside, is this look like there's more of this silo that's embedded or has been covered by the desert, such that
you figure these 80
out,
feet are buried. Yeah. This tower was probably once ground level, long ago.
Okay. So right now it's the only way in is the vent for the most part. Isn't there another part that there was like a sword or a crazy trap with the
Yeah, but that was like another spot near the Titan.
The Titan came right through the top of it when he smashed it.
That's right.
Right.
Is that carnage, like what's left of the golem, still lying around?
No, the Titan is now not here.
Okay. Right. Should we go through the vent?
Yes.
Because then we got to get from the ledge down, and I don't know how we're going to do that. Well, I guess dog can climb things nowadays, can he? Where is dog? We've lost your brother, Matt.
Oh, did he send a message? I don't have a message.
Not a rat or a bunny, Gordy. You sent your little prairie dog guy.
Well, the next tallest thing is Gordy or Dubin.
Mm.
Who's going into the vent?
Do you want me to climb up and drop a rope?
We should climb in and drop a rope.
Sure.
Well,
You
we're going to
can
follow
easily
behind
climb
you.
into the vent, Gordy. Roll a D10. I'm interested in a 1 or a 5.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. No, it's in pretty good shape. You're able to pretty much walk down at your dexterity, and you get to the bottom and you see the hallway that's heading to the west, and that ends in that black metal lion door. To the east of you, it's a large open space with a hallway going to the south, very wide and strange shaped. You realize that looks like some kind of a worm or something burrowed through and made that. And then further to the east is a large open area with a small ledge, and that ledge has a glass chamber which appears to be shattered.
But from where he is, you could jump to your death into the pool of nitro. Yes?
From here, no, you guys have to get through the door. You're looking at the hallway to the door.
Was the glass dome fractured when you guys were here last?
It was fractured a while ago, but it's been repaired. Let's go to the videotape.
Pictures of this.
Whoa, why? The whole thing just moved. Shit. Hold on.
We have a drawing for the event sheets, but
yep, you do.
Sex, lies, and whiteboards.
Jeff, I sent you a message in the chat.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Oh, Titanfall.
No, there's no spot for gas. Where are you going? All right, you can go up there, but that's not safe.
Yeah, we played this with sand dollars. There's a piece of glass that has a handprint on it. Pressing it will open up the door.
Because we
So
originally
this right here is the vent.
Okay. We originally came in through the purple worm many years ago.
Many years ago. Different group. That's this corridor.
Is that black wormhole visible from where we stand on the outside?
No, not that you see. It's buried underground.
Okay.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Well, there was a cave that was the worm's butt or mouth, right?
Mm-hmm. The other end is the opening. Yep.
Right. But so that is caved in or filled in?
You have no idea. You have to walk down it.
Okay. Where's the door
from the outside? We don't see it.
The lion's head is right here.
Okay, on that door. Okay.
And if we go through that gets us looking down into. Yes, and there's a walkway around it.
Yeah, and that walkway is pretty high up.
Yeah.
But we can see through
this is all glass from here, like that.
Yeah.
That's all glass.
Okay.
Oops.
So we can all go through into the open space that is the vent. Or do you see anything when you get through the vent? Anything waiting for you? Are you still alive, Gordy?
You don't hear anything.
Oh, let's assume he's dead and move on.
Either
you
that
wanna
or
do?
I made that move silently, Jack.
Andrew, can I hear noise as I listen down the vent?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Actually, is that one of my skills? Can remember because the bars don't have everything I get. Detect noise, yeah, 65. I rolled a 36, so I'm not sure if I have to beat his move silently to hear him.
You can definitely hear sand crunching on sand.
Okay. All right, let's follow down.
You're gonna go down? Yeah, it's manageable for anyone with a dexterity 11 or higher.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Dubin?
Dude, we can almost walk upright.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, so you're all going.
So we're
Hey, Matt,
going
what
down the
happened to-
vent and
Matt,
we're
what
gonna take
happened
the
to
right.
I don't know. He hasn't responded.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a call.
Maybe
So-
ChatGPT rose up and killed the first human.
Could be.
So yeah, to the east you can see the large black solid door with the lion's mouth open hole for something. So far, arms are what people have put in there, with one exception.
Yep.
Who put their penis in?
No, I put the mace in it.
In the maze. No longer of it.
Andrew, I'm going to listen. I'm going to tell everybody and I'm going to listen down the old worm corridor.
Worm sign?
Yep. I blew it.
Okay.
And what's the one at the southern part? I'll call it southern part.
What you're calling the east, so the worm sign is south. The temple proper, where the well is west. And so the small vent is to the north, and then the area right there where there's the small ledge with the shattered glass container is what you would call east.
Okay. That's where that heart thing was or something like that, right?
Correct. That's where it was.
Okay.
You guys took it out and killed the sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh, let's walk to the lion's thing.
Not you guys, but other guys. The royal you.
Scott, what was the name of this saint we had?
Prelor.
All right. Feeling stupid because I'm feeling delirious. Well, in the name of Prelor and thanks, I'm going to put my arm into the mouth.
Dole, you're feeling pretty woozy and helpless, but yes, that's a non-combat action, so you can absolutely do that.
I'm going to do that.
Chat me your alignment. I think I know it.
Yep. Where'd you go? Probably doesn't like that. Not evil.
Hey.
You're gripping around, but you don't feel anything.
Okay. I withdraw my. Apparently, your saint's benevolence has departed me.
So Zen will step forward and reach in.
Okay.
There's a click and a hiss in the stained glass, and it reseals. We all head down the corridor to through branches. So yeah, I'll put my hand in the blessed name of Saint Malor or Prelor.
Not me, Laura.
Miller is exciting
Miller.
choice. You are
Prelor.
able to grasp the handle.
And I will pull on the handle.
What's your open doors?
Oh gosh.
I'm certain I had loosened it up for you, Zen.
Yeah, thank you for loosening that. Open doors is an 8.
Easily. You hear a clank of the bar, and the whole thing sinks into the ground. At which point, you are all met with a burst of fresh air, and a breath of summer. It's kind of warm in here, humid in a weird way. There's a bunch of trees. You can see birds moving around, flying around this place. There's the sound of water, a beautiful giant, what looks like font with pineapple trees and a couple other very large trees that are growing up here. and all these rock area, the walls down below have been repaired, and so it's bursting with life in this 80 by 80 room.
How far above are we?
It's a 60-foot drop.
Oh, that's nothing. I just survived more.
But the trees are such that you might be able to jump to them, or somebody might. Not you, obviously, being sickly.
Yeah. I would ask that.
Remind me what the walls are made out of.
It looks like kind of an old carved stone, maybe granite, maybe dolomite.
So
Dolomite, get it?
I will form my my appendages that allow me to climb.
Okay. You make some hooks that give you easy climbing capability. Well,
And I will climb down.
successful.
Can you carry me down?
I can carry people.
Easily.
Take me, please. I'm very weak.
How far is the drop to the water?
60.
60.
And how deep is the water?
About 3. Maybe
See,
4
you're not
feet.
going head first. It says no diving.
It says no diving, no running.
Is there anything swimming in the water?
No.
You're going down, climbing down. You and Dole get down there. There's some birds. You see a couple of like tiny little eye things blinking at you, and they scatter and vanish behind the trees. Looking in the water, they're not fish. They look sort of like hamsters moving around in the water.
Tasty.
They porgs?
Dog,
Those are worse.
you think those look delicious?
Yeah, and I run low on fish.
Uh-huh.
I set Dole down and go back up and help other people down if they need it.
Yep, climb down.
Okay.
Andrew, I sent you a chat.
Yeah, you suddenly there's a crack and a creak and nothing. You are no longer Ilin.
I was hoping that would be the case.
Yes. She went in the water.
Okay. Who else are you hauling down, dog?
Is Dole splish splash and taking a bath?
If
He is
Dubin
definitely
and Zen want to go
standing
down,
in the water.
Yeah, bring me down.
Yep.
I'll bring them down.
Okay.
I think Gordy can climb down on his own, can he?
Yeah. Not a problem.
Okay. You take the other two, and then Gordy, you easily traverse your way down. It's simple stuff. Down here, in addition to the trees, the water, and the surface area, you can see several doors. They are on what you would call the south wall of the conics in this tower.
Hmm.
Is there soil? Like, is it a solid ground, or is there actually the trees are growing? So from what are they growing? Is there any open space where one could safely dig a bit without disrupting the existing fauna? Flora?
So
Flora.
you have a sense that the center of the water reservoir has areas where the trees are growing out of, and there is a small amount of dust and debris, less dusty than it is dirt.
Can someone point on the map where we are? I'm sorry, I had an emergency.
You're in the top circular section.
Okay.
You came
The
down
north.
through this vent, you walked over here, you triggered the door, you all climbed down, and now you're down here.
Matt,
This
you
is
wanted
the
to
temple of
plant.
my trade. Okay, so Gordy, do you think these plants will be friendly to the aethis bush and if we plant it here, or do you think they would be aggressive against each other?
So Gordy is a 6th level druid.
I mean, he doesn't look Jewish.
Waka waka.
So yeah, I'll examine it.
And
You're
also
gonna climb
contemplate-
into the fountain.
Well, so I have some oh, gauntlets of bubbles.
You're not going to need it.
Okay. Well, I was just pointing out. So yes, I'll climb it.
It's about 3 feet high. That's Gordy height.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Can't Gordy swim?
Well, I
Yeah.
was just but so yeah, that's fine. Airy water 3 times a day. I'm ready.
Okay.
So
So down the bottom, there are 4 doors at the bottom, though?
There are 2 doors
2 doors.
on the south wall down there.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Where's the bush? Isn't the bush on the boat?
am I not carrying the bush? I thought
You're
No,
carrying the bush, you got
Dubin
yours.
has it.
Okay.
it
I thought
was on the boat, but then we traveled 2 days to get here.
Right.
Then we're going to put
We knew
the
we wanted to
bush
plant
to the
it, so
bottle,
we
so we
brought it
took the
down.
bush off because our intention was to plant it here.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, but that's good thinking. But yeah, no,
What,
I'm pretty certain I'm carrying it.
What does Yandala believe in?
What is John
Just-
Dollar?
Zen would ask Dubin, describe Yandala to me. I know I've been a beneficiary.
Life, love, peace, nature,
Okay.
happiness, family,
All good
friendship,
stuff.
all of the things that are required for a happy life. Violence only for defense.
All right, dude, you want to plan it? You got a spot? Where do you want to do this?
Yeah, we can pick a good spot.
I would
Should
plan it
we
with
also plant one of the acorns from Spark? Or should we save that for some other garden? Because I have 2 of those acorns.
I'd save it. Probably trying to push the bounds of.
Okay.
No, remember those acorns are to identify ants.
Yeah, I'd point that more in a forest area.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
the
So we'll find a nice place to plot this atheist bush. And
So you think you'll have to
Uh,
soak it in the water and then put it on the little bit of dirt that's in there? How tall are you, Dubin?
good question.
oh, I'm in the water already. If you want to just hand it to me.
I'm 3'9".
3'9", yeah. So your head is above the water.
Most of that is afro.
6'5", what, 6'5", 6'9" with the afro? What?
You think we're being too literal? We ain't found.
Gordy, you want help? And then, like when we extracted it, we can plant it. Make sure
Sure.
we get it planted properly. And that's what we'll do. We'll dip it in the water and then we'll put it in that plot of soil.
Well, because you guys are the height you are, you're dragging it through the water, which works just fine. Roll
I'm
four-sided
not
die.
helping.
Well, I had it in my my font just to transport it, but a 6-sided die.
Four-sided die.
Oh, 4-sided die. They get more options than a 6-sided die.
And I'm looking up to see if the light or sky or anything
I rolled 3.
changing.
The stained glass has turned incredibly indigo. It's beyond belief. You all have a massive sense now that something, the area inside of here is flooded with this impossible blue light. For a moment, everything is okay. And then you all begin to feel fear.
Fear.
Everybody stay versus spell.
Gordy's fine.
Okay.
Well, Dubin missed. He rolled a 2. He needed an 8.
Okay.
Dog missed.
Okay.
Zen saved
Okay.
because I have the brace of the champion. I'm up a level. I save as 9th level, so it's an 11 for spell. And I rolled an 11.
Okay. Has everybody rolled?
I blew it, but I have the gloves of fear on. Does that allow me any resistance?
It doesn't to this.
Okay.
So only Gordy and Zen see this happen. You sense a massive presence. The other three are bowing and scraping on the ground. And the presence gets closer and closer. And then there's a sense of the bush sort of rippling. And in your head, a voice that splits open the very being of you. A great day for the law. Although not all of you serve, it is not time for me to recall you for the error of your ways. The defense that the voice is feminine and masculine, it seems to go back and forth with every word. You have done a service. For every berry imbued, toss the seeds on the open ground. It is tradition. That's the last thing you remember before the two of you black out. High or low for wandering monsters? That would be irony.
Hi.
You don't know when or why you all wake up, but the weird indigo light has left the room. And Dog, you look orcish again. All of the color and change to your skin seems gone.
Do I have all my other stuff?
Yep, your stuff is all present.
So I do not have chameleon skin.
You look like an orc, a gork. You look like you. Or you long ago. You look younger.
Can
We
I
went backwards down the road.
can I still see all the versions of me in my mind?
You're going to close your eyes and focus?
Yeah.
7 berries.
Yes, it's slower, but you get there. Literally, you'd have to make an intelligence check. Go ahead. We'll see.
On 3d6?
Yes, sir. It's doable. You only have to roll the first one to find out if you're off the edge.
You're saying there's a chance. No.
Nope. You can't make any conclusions. You just can't believe you look like you.
Am I in the water?
You're passed out on the ground.
Hey guys.
You remember cowering in fear and there was nowhere to hide, so you kind of tucked up against the wall of the pool. And you can see Dubin is there and Dole is there. The three of you are sort of tucked in against each other. We're in the spirit world. You can't see us.
Hey, dog. Hey, Dubin. You see the size of that chicken?
Exactly. Okay, so Gordy had 7 seeds from the bush.
But is the bush
We're supposed to dip them in the water?
what?
No. It said toss the seeds, toss a seed on the ground. It is tradition. Because for every berry imbued, toss a seed on the ground. It is tradition.
But are there berries on the plant, Andrew?
Are they
You're
already
looking?
imbued?
Yeah,
Yep.
it seems like
Yes.
they're starting to grow. They're brandy new, but the plant has taken root The color it's bright, shocking emerald. And then the berries themselves are a deep, deep, deep blue, almost black. But in the sunlight, they're blue.
I'm gonna wait till it looks like they're kind of have come to ripeness. If they're growing at that rate, it looks like they're producing.
Dubin can tell that the plant has successfully adhered, and probably within the next 10 days they'll be pickable.
Okay, so nothing now, but when we do pick them, you eat them and you toss the seeds out on the ground.
Correct.
Cool. Yay! Though it sounds like we weren't supposed to plant it there. We offended somebody by planting it almost there. Or maybe we were the offensive part of the
And so I guess the other piece, Gordy, I would ask Gordy, because Gordy was there with me, Zen, from a druid perspective, when he says plant them to toss the seed on the ground, it is tradition. Did the voice mean within this area or up above us? Because I think that's important. If we can start to restore the above the temple area.
Yeah, that's a fine question. Can I infer anything along those lines, Andrew?
I can't wait to hear.
What skill I'm going to try and bring to bear?
Yeah, I'm interested about that.
Well, probably not ancient history. I'm not sure just my general druidic knowledge.
Yeah.
I am 6th level.
Do you have ancient history?
I do.
I'll give you a shot at that.
As I think Zen does as well.
I rolled a natural 1 again.
You perfectly know that this bush, when it flourished in the world, when law still existed here, primarily had as a sign of good luck, after you ate the berry, the seed that was inside, you would throw over your shoulder to try and grow more atheist bush. They just didn't survive into the 8th age, though. They never made it.
Okay.
So wherever you're traveling, if you've got them in your pocket and you're eating them, it is tradition to just throw them over your shoulder so that hopefully they'll grow wherever it is your feet take you.
It is hard to know. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, should we take some of them, the fruit, so the seeds can be planted in the grove?
That's why I was asking, because they're not ripe yet. It's going to be in about a 10-day that they would be ripe.
Yes.
You know, a great place to plant these would also be in the Sacred Grove in Iron Harbor.
But Dubin still has 2.
And Zen would actually know about that because that's where she's from.
From before.
Yep, you guys have several different sets now.
So we come back and we harvest and we keep them with us and we toss them wherever we go.
Yep.
Now, if we only knew how to teleport. Sounds good.
That's assuming we get back here in a 10-day, because more than likely we'll be somewhere very far away.
All right, so Dubin will recover his holy water font.
Okay.
And make a note.
Yeah, there's so much water flowing that you can refill your canteen if you choose.
Zen would totally like to do that.
Okay.
I'd like to try catching some of the creatures and seeing how they
You're
taste.
gonna try and grab a critter. Treat it as AC 9.
I rolled a 15. That's easily.
Bonk. You grab one. It says, "Ow, not so hard." In Gork,
It talks to me.
it did.
Ah, is it furry?
It is wet but furry.
What you doing swimming around water?
Puffs swim.
Just keep swimming?
Puffs swim.
If it
Uh,
talks to you, I don't think you should eat it. Would you agree?
how
And I
many
look
other
at
people been here?
Hmm.
Big ones, little ones.
A lot of them.
One, two, more than two.
Oh,
One, more than one.
And this one, in
uh,
this case, it got past two, and then was out of numbers.
that was a genius.
are all these other creatures in water your family?
I'll swim.
I'm
Uh,
going to sit down and take in the enjoyment of him talking to this thing.
Yeah, you feel really relaxed, and it's so much better now.
well, since you swim, I don't feel right eating you, since you can talk to me.
Oh no, I'm your best friend.
Oh,
I'll clean
okay.
your fur.
I'll toss it back in the water.
Back he goes. Swimming around now, but it's watching you while it's swimming.
Keep swimming, just keep swimming. I
Is
guess
his
it's
name
time for us to go
Dory?
start walking through the desert to Stonefist. Okay. Check it off the list. We did it.
Yeah. I say we camp here for the night.
And are there any signs on the doors, those two doors to the west, to the south? Any
Um,
scripture inscriptions, or pictures of like guys and females, like this, these are the restrooms.
Oh, the weevils.
so you can do you have astronomy or astral celestial navigation?
How about ventriloquism?
No,
Would
not
I have
helpful.
regular navigation work?
No. Yeah, the dots and things all over the doors don't mean it. They don't register as relevant to you. You guys are going to stay the night.
Mhm.
Is
I'll
that
keep
true?
your card.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also 10 o'clock, so do we want to park here?
I think that would be good, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then I think we
Andrew,
need to.
before we park, I'm going to
Yes, sir.
try and shift from being a half orc to being a hablita.
Okay. Yeah, you're easily able to make that. You are the densest Pablita that you've ever seen, and you're probably about 4'9". You're
Like
a
Ant-Man.
dwarf-sized hobbit.
Hey, good looking.
Hey,
Hey,
baby. That's some thick hoblita.
so even
That-
though my skin,
That's
my
some
skin,
wood you're carrying.
even though my skin not see through, I still be able to change, and I will go back to Gork.
You stretch back up. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, something has happened to you. You can't quite make sense
Well,
out of it.
since I'm standing here, I will try and go camouflage.
And there isn't any template for that.
Maybe you've been reset, but you have the ability once you start touching things again.
Yeah, I thought it was you had to have seen or touched something.
I have one of those desert robes. Does that give them any idea for camouflage?
No, I was actually going to use the vision of my old self as because I've seen that.
Yep, you know that, but nothing. There is no sense of that icy cool of concentration that would make that change. You
Okay.
do shapeshift. You definitely seem to have, and you look at all the different races here. You that's in your wheelhouse, but something something was leached out of you. Something was drained from you. Hard to know what that actually means. Okay.
Something bad was drained from you.
Well, you have banished Infirmus. That pissed him off. So that was pretty impressive. I
Is
expected
dog
that
less
to be.
chaotic now?
That's a great question. That's a very interesting question. He does seem a little more reserved to you at the moment, Gordy.
See if yeah.
Do I still have my lemony smell?
Someone sniffing dog?
Oh,
I
hell
smell
yeah.
myself.
I'll sniff him if he smells like food.
He's like wet dog now.
Oh, my dog
Wet.
stink.
God damn it. I hate that smell. Who's a
Soak 'em
good
in tomato
boy?
juice.
Andrew, check your chat.
Must be off the page. Of course it is. I have to go up to you. Dog, make an intelligence check.
3d6.
Yes, sir.
You just like want to like punish me, don't you?
It seems like that.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, so not a clue. You hear a very faint voice coming from within the water.
Don't eat me.
I'll go look to see if it's one of the puffs.
No, the puffs, there's a lot of them, but no, this is definitely coming from what looks like there's a bunch of rocks in Gork. Something just asked you to take it in service. The rock, you'd swear, there is a rock speaking to you. I will serve you. Serve you well. It's weird. You can't quite understand because of the water, you think, but it's definitely speaking your language.
I'll pick it up and shake it.
Okay. It's a smooth, kind of a pinkish white stone. And it says, at last, I must journey with thou, O great warrior. And in that case, it doesn't call you Gork, it calls you Skro, which you know is the more militant version of your race.
What are you?
I am, you see it kind of pausing.
Is this when I'm keeping guard?
Yeah, what I am. Papa.
Is anyone else awake?
You can look around and see. Everyone else can roll a 8-sided die on a 1 or a 2. You're awake. Otherwise, you're sleeping.
2.
Okay, so Zen is awake.
Gordy's awake.
Gordy's awake.
Gordy's awake.
Can
What
you
you
guys
doing
hear
the
this
other day?
thing?
Do we hear that thing?
Well, it appears that Dog is holding up a piece of rock, and it did just say something. It looks like Dole is still sleeping, so 2 awake, 2 asleep.
Is it a language thing?
You have to know one of the goblinoid languages.
Common, High Elf, Dwarven, Drak. Common Draconian. Drak should get me there, right?
No. And then the rest of you hear, I must rest. Kind of a weird Gork comment.
I want to make sure Dubin's awake.
You're going to wake up Dubin?
Correct.
Bump. Okay.
Time to get up.
Okay. No, it's middle of the night, and Dog is holding a rock, and Dole is asleep. Zen and Gordy are awake. You were asleep.
I will assume the rock is
Dubin,
okay since it was found here. But
Dog, don't eat the rock.
shitty
Eat
crap
the fish.
in here.
No, don't eat the fish.
No, Rock talking to me.
The rock is talking to you.
Here,
Oh,
you hit it with your bat. See if it likes that.
hit it with my bat. Uh,
I will leave you here unless you're going to spend more quality rock time.
Well, we can stop here.
Okay.
yeah, I'll have to contemplate that.
All right. You guys didn't. Who's got the duty for tonight? Andy wrote the legendary one. This is a tough act to follow. Who's got it?
Who did the last couple before that?
You want the
I
last
think I
one?
feel like I did one before. No, that
I
was
haven't
on.
the
done
group.
one in a while.
You're going to take it, Gordy?
Yeah, I can. You'll just have to remind me about the files.
You'll get the email with the link so you can watch the video, or you can just extrapolate.
Yep.
I mean, this was a crazy one. Although you may want to be very risque and put down the actual number of what time it is, when time it is, so to speak. So you just have to beat all the other also wants. You want to know what you're doing.
Tell them to wait for the podcast.
There you go. That should be good. It was great EXP. You guys did very well.
Okay.
Banishment, and then whatever that other thing is.
Yeah, I don't like that other thing.
Remorse over the roads untraveled.
Mhm.
That has all made all the difference.
Gas stations unplundered.
Yep. Nobody
Station
nobody
unplundered.
went to get chips or a
Slim
big gulp
Jims.
or anything.
Nobody wanted to
Radioactive sunflowers well avoided.
hold up the gas station.
And we could use one of those big super gulps, though.
So Andrew, I did notice one issue with the recordings,
Yes.
that you have no access to the chat. So anything that's being put in the chat is not seen in the recording.
So it's supposed to add that as a log, and it's not appending it. You're saying interesting.
Right.
Okay. Well, but remember, I always when I do whiteboards like this, I stick it into the map section.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I just wanted to say because I saw you put it in the chat.
Yeah, I've got a copy of it if you need it.
Oh no, that happens automatically when I close the chat. That's why it popped in there.
Oh, okay.
Just so it goes there. But I have two things that are going in the map. One is Zillow's rest stop, a picture of that, so you have it, and then the map itself. So you should see both of those. And you got out of an incredibly violent, death-dealing fight. That was tragic.
Well, most of us did.
That's true. Dole took a major car wash.
I was doing fine until then.
Everyone was doing great until then.
I think until conversations changed, you had a pretty good. You got incredible luck, and then
everything
that
was
luck
great
aside.
right up until the point you turned to sulfur.
I thought the diplomacy was going well.
It was.
I thought it was too.
In the future, we perhaps should attempt to separate our envoy from the rest of the party.
That may be what's at stake.
I don't know what this envoy is.
Yeah, you know, envoy. I ain't got no stinking envoy.
But I will let you know, I figured this out. With that amulet and dog's attacks, because it gives me 2 extra attacks per round, I would get 4 attacks with my battle axe and 2 attacks with the Kopesh. And I could use the bracers to go before initiative.
Yeah, that's bananas. That is bananas.
And if I wanted to grow more arms, I could have more weapons.
Ooh.
But I don't have any more magic weapons, so.
Right, but you also haven't seen something with multiple arms like that, have you?
Yeah, the Aspis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
My girdle allows me to grow multiple arms.
And that dragon thing had multiple arms.
Yep, not nice at all. Okay,
Night, guys.
everything
Thanks,
is up.
Andrew.
All the EXP is there. Nice job, folks. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks. Good night.